Welcome back. Casey Campbell here with Great Lakes Post, and we are pleased to be joined by a very, very popular driver. His name is, of course, this is Chris Hacker from, he'll be driving the number 45 Chevy this weekend for Nice Motorsports. Hey, Chris, how's it going, man?
Not too bad. How are you doing, man?
Doing good. It's been a while since we've talked to you. We last talked to you in May when you were getting ready to make your main ARCA debut. But now you're gonna race in the truck series. I know you've been in the truck series before with the Rayan brothers, but this is a big opportunity for you. This is probably the biggest opportunity you've had in your very short career in the truck series. But overall, how excited are you to make your debut with Nice Motorsports in Las Vegas?
Obviously I'm really excited. I'm kind of weird when it comes to things, I guess you could say, hitting me. Like for instance, at St. Louis, it all kind of hit me at once I started like putting my earbuds in, getting ready to go in the truck. And so, I've come to the realization that this is a huge opportunity and I can't thank Nice Motorsports enough for it. But I definitely think once I start, lacing the shoes up and putting my earbuds in, that's when it's really all gonna, pretty much hit me in the chest and blow me back a little bit. But yeah, like I said, it's a great opportunity for me, and I'm happy to see what I'm going to be able to do.
Okay. So I know that you've been in the truck before. For people that don't know about you, and by the way, if you haven't heard about this kid, you probably have been living under a rock. You've gained you've gained a big following. Of course, we call them Hack Nation.
Yeah.
You've done some things to gain popularity, to gain some fans sponsorship wise. Of course, you try to get Red Bull to sponsor you. Kind of talk about when that all happened. This was all calculated, right?
It really wasn't. That initial Red Bull tweet was really random, and that's kind of what got me. Before I made that Red Bull tweet, I probably had like 250 to 300 followers. And I made that Red Bull tweet and it blew up to like 1,500, like by the time Charlotte happened. And then it's just been gradually growing and growing and growing. And now I'm up to 4,100. And it really wasn't calculated at all. Like it was really random, but I will say that interacting with the fans on there helps a lot. There's not too many drivers who really do that, who's like liking everybody's tweets and replying to some of them and stuff like that. So that definitely helps, I guess you could say in my case, a lot. So it's not really something that is more scheduled, but it's definitely something we try to hit. It definitely puts a smile on their face and it puts a smile on my face. Like one of them, about 10 minutes before this, I think it's called Cameo, but it's like an app where like it has you sing a song with a picture, and they did that for one of my pictures. And so like it's just seeing them mess around on Twitter and me messing around with them on Twitter, it puts a smile on all of our faces. So that's just the best part about it.
I think Cameo is the app where you can actually like say things and stuff, and and then where people can submit you and actually pay you for things to do for that sort of thing. So
I might be thinking of the wrong app then, but I don't know. But it was my picture they took at Charlotte for ARCA, and it had my mouse moving and I was like singing a song with it, and it was pretty funny. But yeah,
I think I don't know if that's probably TikTok or something.
Probably, honestly, I won't
like
lie.
Those like TikToks, like those like videos where you can. Obviously you know what TikTok is. It's like that.
Yeah, I know what TikTok is. I won't lie though, I'm terrible at using TikTok. I only have like 6 videos on there probably. Twitter and Instagram I'm pretty good with, but everything else I'm kind of not too good with.
Yeah, I can't use TikTok. Yeah. I'm not Davey Siegel by any means, but yeah, it's definitely fun there. But anyway, you're getting this big opportunity with Nice Motorsports. You're also going to be in the truck at Martinsville as well. What else are we going to see from you? Because the thing is, I don't think that's it for you. I know you're always planning on doing other things, because knowing you like I've known you for the past oh, I don't know, 5 months since I met you. You're always up to something.
Yeah, so we obviously do a lot of work behind the scenes that a lot of people aren't aware of. As far as this year, we're kind of just stepping back on this year and focusing more on 2022. We have a lot of opportunities for next year. We're not sure which one we're going to take and where exactly it's going to lead, but we definitely do have a lot going on behind the scenes on book work and stuff like that. So I mean, I would say you could probably expect something around December, maybe. I really haven't talked to my team that much on that. We definitely got to get through these two Nice races, at least the first one. Just trying to figure out more writing in the stone on my path, I guess you could say. But yeah, there's definitely a lot going on, and hopefully you guys will be able to hear about it sometime soon.
Yeah. So people are like, who's this guy? Well, we actually interviewed Chris back in May, and we kind of introduced him on that. So we're gonna have some fun here. So we're gonna get to know you a little bit again. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Just some interesting stuff maybe about you. So more of the would you rather kind of stuff or anything else. Let's see. What would you rather do? Play guitar or go water skiing?
That's actually a pretty good one. I took a little guitar class in middle school, and it was pretty fun. If it was just a 1 day event, I would have to say water skiing. I love being out on the water. I can wakeboard decently well. I can't do any flips or anything, but I'm pretty good on a wakeboard. But so yeah, I'd definitely have to go with water skiing on that one.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you care about your hair?
Man, a 10. Let me tell you, a solid 10. I'm more scared of going and getting my hair cut than I am of racing cars. That's
Are you serious?
100%. Like I actually get a little bit of anxiety when I go get my hair cut because like
you don't want to lose any of the hair that you have?
Yeah, like I just don't want it. Like I have a big fear of like it getting messed up. It's like there has to be a word for it, but it's almost like it's an actual fear, bro. Like
I think there is an actual thing for that.
There has to be, but yeah, I'll tell myself I'll be like, I'm gonna go get a haircut today, and then like I'll pull up in the parking lot and I'll look at like the building and I'll be like, is this a good idea? And then like I'll like sit there for a minute and I was like, no, like I need it. Like it's getting a little too crazy. And I mean, yeah, whenever they're cutting it, I'm like always like watching their movement. Like, yeah, I 11 out of 10, I care about my hair.
Okay. As your hair kind of gets in your eyes.
Yeah.
As you start talking about that.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to control. Sometimes I'll like actually like put a lot of gel in it and slick it back so I don't have to worry about it getting in my eyes, especially if I'm like working or something like that. But whenever I'm kind of hanging out in the afternoon, I'll let it flow a little bit.
Okay, so you said you had an actual job, right?
Yeah. So back in Indiana, I work at a body shop. We do collision repair. I do Bondo work, welding, painting, all that stuff. So yeah, whenever I'm not in North Carolina and I'm back at home, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. What's the most interesting thing that you've kind of done in racing?
In racing?
Yeah.
So I guess are you talking about like accomplishment wise?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
So accomplishment wise, I would say back when I was 13, I'm not sure if you're aware of the CRA, which is Champion Racing Association, but there was a late model race in Anderson, Indiana, and I ended up winning it. And they said that I'm pretty sure the record has been broken by now since it was, I don't know, like 7 years ago, 8 years ago. But anyways, I won it when I was 13, and at that time, they said I was the youngest driver to win a CRA event. So that was pretty cool to be able to experience, especially when all the other guys were, like over 25, around like their 30s and 40s and stuff like that. So that was most interesting thing I've done. Back in late models when I was 13, I got in a huge wreck and a car actually ended up on top of me. I was like looking at his tires and his gas tank and stuff. So that was interesting for me at least. But yeah, those are probably my top two memorable times. Hopefully there'll be a time where I can say that, you know, it was burning down the rear tires in the truck race.
Nice. Do you ever wear a hat?
I do actually. Yeah, I
Really?
sometimes. Yeah. It kind of depends on the day. If I do wear a hat, I have to put it on after the shower though, like when my hair is still kind of damp. Because if I let my hair get poofy and then I try to put the hat on, the hat will just like pop off like a pop socket. Like it will not stay down. And when I do wear a hat and I take it off, I look like George Washington. So like right here is flat, and then on the sides it's like just so poofy. And so yeah, it kind of depends on what I'm feeling that morning, I guess you could say.
Yeah. So I know that are you in North Carolina right now?
Yep, I am in North Carolina right now. Yep.
So are you in like a hotel? You're in like some house there. Where do you stay? Because I know you live in Indiana. So where do you stay?
So yeah, pretty much I stay in hotels. It's just like a little studio room, I guess you could say. Like it's not you know what like a studio room is?
I think I do, yeah.
Yeah, it's got like a little kitchen area and then like just like a bedroom.
Like a condo.
Huh?
You must like a condo or something.
Yeah, pretty much like a condo.
Like,
Probably a little. It's a little bit bigger than an actual hotel room, and then it's a little bit smaller than a condo.
yeah, nice. So, have you been to Las Vegas, Nevada?
Nope, never. I've been to Phoenix, Arizona, and that's probably the closest I've been.
Okay, so so I know you are 21, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, you're correct.
I knew I had to ask because that kind of got it into what I'm going to be asking next.
Yeah.
And hit the casinos.
Yeah. So I gambled once in my life.
Okay.
And I went to the casino and I was like, I'm gonna drop $5 on a slot machine, see what I can do. So I put $5. I put $5 in, and then I got confused because at the casinos, it's not like the movies where you pull down the bar. It's like buttons. I was like, what is this? So I just started pressing buttons, and I looked at my buddy. I was like, did I win anything? He was like, I don't know. You got to print out the ticket. So I printed out the ticket, and it came out to $300 and something. And I was like, I'm lucky tonight. I'm gonna go to the roulette table, and I went to the roulette table.
Uh-oh.
I bet it all on.
I know where this is going.
And I lost all of it. I was
it.
like, you know what? I was like, casinos aren't for me now. I was like, I'm gonna just.
So I mean, you are in Las Vegas, the gambling capital of the world.
Yeah, but you know, you can get yourself in trouble doing that. So I might.
You know, you gotta be.
I got family going out there and some friends, so I might like, you know, stand back and look over their shoulder while they do it. But I might,
So you're gonna go out with some friends and do that?
I wouldn't say friends. They're like family friends. They're like grown adults. None of my high school friends are going out. But I mean, I'm sure we'll go into the casino and hang around and stuff. But you know, I might put $5 on a slot machine again. If it comes out pretty good, I'll definitely make sure not to go to the roulette table. But
don't go to the roulette table. Don't go to the craps table. Don't go to the blackjack table.
Just stay at my little slot machine, pressing my buttons.
Gambling's not for me.
Yeah, you can get yourself in trouble doing that. So that's why
yourself in trouble doing that. But some nights you're lucky, some nights you're not, and when you're not, it's time to go.
Yep, exactly.
All right. What's the biggest thing you're going to take away from this whole experience?
So most definitely being able to be a part of, you know, like a top tier team. So they like I said earlier, or I think I might have said it in our little pre-talk, but I was able to sit down with Carson and study some film with him and just learn a lot about the track and how much, you know, the aerodynamics affect you and stuff. So just being able to get insight on a top tier team's knowledge is definitely helpful. I definitely want, everybody wants to finish in a good position. I wouldn't say that's my top priority, but it's definitely, up there. Like I would be grateful to, but just to be able to go out there and learn and, just kind of get respect from everybody out on the track and in the garage. We're just trying to take, baby footsteps, I guess. We're not trying to take leaps, because when you take leaps, you can always fall down and hurt yourself. So we're just taking it step by step, and just doing what we have to do to just somewhat prove myself, I guess you could say.
All right. Well, Chris Hacker, thank you so much for coming on, and thanks for the time as always. We'll look forward to having you on again sometime, and good luck this weekend in Las Vegas.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you having me on here.